One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And the Blazers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Hawaii's offense is on the field for the first time today. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not...
Unloads it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Warriors!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. So the UAB Blazers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time around.
The Blazers want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Chambers. There's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that?
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes a catch down the right side. Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Might be calling a hot route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Under fire. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Finds his big tight end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the 1st down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
To the air, it's Chambers. Slings it downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop. You got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blazers line up to punt it away.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
And it'll be down right there. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Looking to throw on first down. He lets it fly. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hawaii!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
28, UAB 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return.
Blazers will take over 1st and 10.
Dropping back, it's Chambers. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Brings up
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Bringing the heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Looking to throw on third. Unloads it left. Got his man. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
These last 2 plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent. He showed you the accuracy on the previous completion. And then on this play, it's not open, so he takes off and runs and gets it. There's so many different ways this guy can affect you as a defense because of his athleticism, man. He is a special talent.
The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Hawaii.
The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Warriors! One for the thumb, his 5th trip to pay dirt today.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being...
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Scooped up by the kicking team.
What a great punt return. You can see the wheels. You can see the speed. You think he's going to get in the end zone. Just gets inside the 5-yard line. Great return.
Let's go. Quarterback will keep it. Give him 6. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Number 19.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
UAB 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Chambers. They get to him as he throws. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time, they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Got it set up on the outside. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on the...
He's got it along the sideline. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
It's another safety. They get their 3rd one of this game.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. To the air, it's Chambers. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
Looking for a push on 4th down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Past the 40. The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UAB. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Warriors! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
69,
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Complete to the right. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Spits it out to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Another first down.
Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Wade. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. Somebody catch it, big fella.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Blazers send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback making checks. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it for a big play. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Back to pass, it's Chambers. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blazers will punt this one away. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. The offense changing the play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
At the 47-yard line. First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Hawaii.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gonna swing it on second down. On the run, still looking. Makes the grab outside. It's Parker.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Might be changing the route. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unloads to the right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed. There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Hauls it in at the 40. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
1st and goal, Hawaii.
Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Fitted in the window for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Blazers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Blazers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's locked. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. so close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
All right, let's get it.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Looking left. He's got it. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 88.
With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. The screen, and watch out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 2nd and goal for this offense.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 26.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
A loss of 7 yards on play.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week at practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Forced out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another.
Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They're looking for an advantage to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Hawaii! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
And he's dragged down. It'll be 3rd and long. back on the keeper. He fought his way out to the 16, but it'll be 4th down. The Blazers will call on their punt team.
4th down.
Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys...
Trying to beat the D deep. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
To advance on the football.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
First and 10.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
8 yards on
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Ready? Right. Single. Patriot. Get ready.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes you're
Wide open, he makes the catch. There he goes. Touchdown, Warriors. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks.
And the ball is loose on the return. Recovered by the kicking team. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. He's got it down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops and repeats the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying play action. Gets it out quickly. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
8 yards on the play. Offense.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Got it behind the line. It's Parker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
On the straight.
The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Makes the grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Hawaii.
Check, check. Red 70, black saw. Red.
Quarterback keeps it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he made the extra point without problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quick release by the QB. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 2nd down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Blazers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.